10 strangest animals you've never seen. What if I told you that somewhere on this planet there's an animal that can regrow parts of its own brain, a creature that looks like it melted, and a shark with a face straight out of a nightmare? These aren't aliens, they're real animals living on Earth right now, and chances are you've never even heard of most of them. Let's count down 10 of the strangest animals on the planet. Stick around for number 1. It might be the weirdest creature you'll ever see. Number 10. The Axolotl. Meet the Axolotl, a Mexican salamander that basically refuses to grow up. Unlike other amphibians, it never fully transforms into its adult land form. Instead, it remains in its larval stage throughout its life, keeping its feathery external gills and its unusual appearance. But the axolotl has an incredible ability. It can regenerate lost limbs, repair parts of its spinal cord, regrow heart tissue, and even regenerate certain parts of its brain without forming the same kind of scar tissue humans would. Because of this extraordinary ability, scientists study axolotls to better understand tissue repair and regeneration. Sadly, in the wild, axolotls are critically endangered and are now found naturally in only a very small area around Mexico City. Number 9. The Aye-aye. This is the Aye-aye, a strange nocturnal lemur found in Madagascar. With huge eyes, large ears, constantly growing teeth, and an extremely thin middle finger, the Aye-aye looks like something from a horror movie. But every strange feature has a purpose. The Aye-aye taps on tree branches with its fingers and listens for tiny changes in sound. This helps it detect hollow spaces where insects and grubs may be hiding. Once it finds its prey, it uses that incredibly thin middle finger to reach into the opening and pull the food out. In some parts of Madagascar, traditional beliefs have considered the Aye-aye a bad omen. Unfortunately, this has contributed to the challenges faced by this unusual animal. Number 8. The Blobfish. You've probably seen pictures of the blobfish online. Its strange, droopy face has turned it into one of the internet's most famous animals. But there's a problem with those pictures. The blobfish doesn't normally look like that. It lives deep beneath the ocean surface, where the pressure is extremely intense. At those depths, its body is adapted to its environment and looks much more like an ordinary deep-sea fish. The famous melting appearance happens when the animal is brought rapidly to the surface. The enormous change in pressure causes its soft body to lose its natural shape. So the next time you see a picture of a blobfish looking miserable, remember that it isn't actually designed to look that way. In the deep ocean, it's simply a fish adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. Number 7. The glass frog. Deep inside the rainforests of Central and South America lives a tiny amphibian with an almost invisible secret. It's called the glass frog. The underside of its body can be so translucent that you can actually see several of its internal organs. Its heart, liver, and digestive system can sometimes be seen through its transparent skin. But the glass frog has another incredible trick. When it sleeps, it can dramatically reduce the amount of visible red blood cells circulating through its body by storing them inside its liver. This makes the frog even more transparent and may help it remain hidden from predators. It's almost as if the animal can switch itself into camouflage mode while it sleeps. Number 6. The Mantis Shrimp. The mantis shrimp might be one of the most extraordinary animals in the ocean. And despite its name, it isn't actually a shrimp. Some species have powerful club-like appendages that can strike their prey with incredible speed. The movement happens so quickly that it can create extreme pressure changes in the surrounding water, producing tiny flashes of light during the strike. But its weapons aren't the only strange thing about it. Its eyes are among the most complex in the animal kingdom. Humans have 3 main types of color receptors. Some mantis shrimp species have many more. They can detect forms of light including ultraviolet and polarized light that humans cannot see. So while we experience the world through a limited range of colors, the mantis shrimp may be experiencing a completely different visual universe. Number 5. The star-nosed mole. This animal looks like it was designed by an alien. It's called the star-nosed mole. Its nose is covered with more than 20 tiny fleshy projections that form a strange, star-shaped structure. But this bizarre-looking nose isn't just for appearance. It's an incredibly sensitive sensory organ. Thousands of microscopic receptors help the mole detect information through touch. The star-nosed mole lives mostly underground and has poor eyesight, so its extraordinary nose is essential for finding food. It can identify and consume tiny prey extremely quickly. In fact, it is considered one of the fastest-feeding mammals ever studied. For this animal, the strangest nose on Earth may also be one of the most useful. Number 4. The Goblin Shark. Deep in the ocean lives a shark that looks like it escaped from a prehistoric nightmare. It's called the Goblin Shark. This unusual shark can live thousands of feet beneath the surface where sunlight barely reaches. Its long, flattened snout contains specialized sensory organs that help it detect the electrical signals produced by other animals. But its most terrifying feature is its jaw. Unlike most sharks, the goblin shark can rapidly extend its jaws forward to grab prey. The movement is so unusual that it almost looks like the shark's mouth is being launched toward its target. The goblin shark is often described as a living fossil because its lineage is extremely ancient. It is a reminder that the deep ocean still contains creatures that look almost completely unlike the animals we see near the surface. Number 3. The pink fairy armadillo. Imagine an armadillo so small that it could almost fit in the palm of your hand. That's the pink fairy armadillo. It is the smallest species of armadillo in the world. This mysterious creature lives in sandy areas of central Argentina and spends most of its life underground. Instead of simply walking through the soil, it uses its powerful front claws to move through loose sand, almost like it is swimming. Its pinkish shell is also unusual. The shell is connected to the body by a thin membrane, allowing the animal to move efficiently while digging. Because the pink fairy armadillo spends so much time underground and is extremely difficult to observe, scientists still know surprisingly little about its behavior in the wild. It's one of the world's strangest animals, and also one of its most mysterious. Number 2. The tardigrade. Now we're going from strange to almost unbelievable. Meet the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. These microscopic animals are incredibly resilient. They can survive extreme cold, intense heat, high levels of radiation, and even exposure to the vacuum of outer space under certain conditions. But how can such a tiny creature survive environments that would destroy most living things? The secret is a special survival state called cryptobiosis. When conditions become extremely dangerous, a tardigrade can dramatically slow down its metabolism and lose most of the water in its body. It essentially enters a dormant state where almost all biological activity comes to a near standstill. When conditions become favorable again, it can rehydrate and return to normal activity. This incredible survival strategy has made tardigrades some of the most fascinating microscopic animals ever discovered. Number 1. The shoebill. And finally, we reach number 1. The shoebill. This enormous bird lives in the wetlands of East Africa and looks almost prehistoric. It can stand close to 5 feet tall and has an enormous bill that resembles an old wooden shoe. But its appearance isn't even the strangest thing about it. The shoebill can remain almost completely motionless for incredibly long periods while waiting for prey. It may stand silently in the wetlands, barely moving, watching the water. Then suddenly, it strikes. Its massive bill allows it to capture large prey, such as lungfish and other animals living in the wetlands. Its eerie stillness, enormous bill, and prehistoric appearance have earned it a reputation as one of the strangest-looking birds on Earth. Once you see a shoebill, it's almost impossible to forget it. From salamanders that can regenerate body parts to microscopic animals capable of surviving extreme conditions, our planet is home to creatures stranger than anything science fiction could invent. And the most incredible part is that we've only explored a tiny fraction of Earth's biodiversity. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed discovering these incredible creatures, subscribe for more deep dives into the strangest corners of our planet. See you in the next one.